Well, hello and good evening, everybody. I'm glad to see y'all, and I have some bad news to report. I don't think we're on Facebook at the moment.
That's what
And
I was just looking at.
Uh-huh.
yep, and in just a second, I'm going to go try to remedy that in some way. But yeah, I know we're on YouTube. And anyway, y'all keep watching us. I do not know why in the world we are not on the Facebook stream. But hey, I'll see what I can do. Real quick, I'll say hello to everybody, and we will go ahead and get started. I hope you missed us because we missed you, and we've got a good show lined up tonight. Great show. And we're excited about that. Thank y'all for joining us. And yeah, share this. And this will be on Facebook one way or the other if we have to go back and repost it. So yeah, if you see this, please share it and like us on our page, Southern Gospel Forward. YouTube, y'all watching us, why don't y'all subscribe? That'd be a great thing if you hadn't already. But and we want to thank our individual sponsors real quick. And I'm kind of rushing through this because I'm going to get Josh on and I'm going to back out and kind of go to work and be a little doctrine, okay? But our individual sponsors for tonight's show, we'll go ahead and get those running across the screen there. They're coming up. There we go. All right. Our individual sponsors for tonight is, and this is, we appreciate these folks so much. And yeah, there's an error on that too. But hey, our individual sponsors tonight is John Barker, Daniel Garrett, Kyle Goodson, Daniel Hayes, Andrew Potts, Anthony Pridgett, and the incredible Gary, Harry, Larry. So we thank him so much for that sponsorship. And yeah, hey, we're going to keep rocking and rolling, y'all. But hey, I'm going to bounce myself out. Aaron, will you maybe bring on our guest while I remove myself and go to work for us right quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So I'm excited about this guest tonight because apparently we have something in common. He is the only other guest we've had that has broken the Facebook stream besides me. So would y'all make welcome my good buddy, Mr. Josh Horrell?
Yay.
Hey guys.
Wow.
What is up, Josh?
Not much, man. I've had a very busy day. I think my phone's about to die.
Yeah, I would say so. And congratulations on breaking Facebook. We were
that's probably
talking
what it was. That's
we,
what it
we'll, we
was.
were talking among ourselves in the group chat that we have that you broke the record for the responses beforehand to the event. So apparently
Really?
it just, yeah, you did.
Wow. Okay.
You had the most response out of, just leading up to this. So apparently it broke Facebook. But
Well,
like I said,
apologize.
hey, I was the only other one to do that that I'm aware of. So,
Well, I just wanted to be like you, Aaron. So.
well, set your sights higher, buddy, is all I got to say. But hey, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Because there may be some people on here that do not know who Josh Horrell is. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to somebody who might be meeting you for the first time?
Okay. Hey, guys. I am Josh. I'm originally from a little town called Wallace, North Carolina. It is out there on the coast, right between Wilmington and Jacksonville, North Carolina. So I grew up going to the beach every Saturday because my mom liked to go, and now I hate the beach. So I would rather, honestly, people's like, would you like to go on vacation to a beach? No, I'd rather get on a cruise ship and go to a beach and stay somewhere for a couple hours than to have to go somewhere and stay for a week. But I my first time on stage, I was 2 years old. My family had a group back in the '80s called the Celestials. Right after my dad left the Dixie Melody Boys, my dad was there during the Good Old Boys day. Um, and so then my grandmother had a group called the Jenkins Family, and I sang for the first time at 2 years old. My mom's sister is married to Bonnie English, who is the brother of Michael English. So that's my family as well. So yeah, I got a lot of history in my in my family.
Well, that is so cool, man. So, yeah, I knew about that English connection. I just wasn't quite sure exactly where that came in. So that's really,
Yeah.
really cool. Um, so I'll tell you what, We're not live on Facebook yet, but we've still got plenty of people watching on YouTube. So I think we'll just go ahead and get started. So, Tiffany, it looks like you're up first on the rotation for questions. So, why don't you kick us off?
All right. So they like to consider me the resident baker of the group, which National Dessert Day was just like a week ago, which is great.
Yeah.
So, easy question to start, hopefully. What would you say is your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert is it's actually my mom's lemon pound cake. She makes everything from scratch, and then it's my favorite, and I eat way too much of it. And then second place would be my grandmother's pecan pie.
Mm,
So yeah.
I like both of those.
Yeah, I'm a big sweets eater. I have ice cream in my freezer. I'm not proud of this, but I have ice cream in my freezer, and I make a bowl of ice cream every night. And if I don't have ice cream, I'll make cookies.
Very nice.
Tradition.
Yeah. I didn't get fat by accident.
As soon as I told Tiffany to kick this off, I saw the question she was going to ask, and now I regret it because I'm hungry. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
This is a question I always like to ask our guests because I like the variety of the answers. But if you could create a Mount Rushmore of vocalists in any genre of music, so you've got 4 to choose from, what's your Mount Rushmore of vocalists look like?
See, I'm not. The only other thing I listen to other than gospel is 80s. And I wasn't from the 80s, so I really can't tell you much of who they are. I just know I like the music. Okay. So my all-time favorite lineup would probably be the actual Gold City lineup from when Brian, Ivan, Mike, and that was my and Tim. That would be my Mount Rushmore lineup. And if that wasn't it, it would be the Kingsman lineup of with Ernie Phillips, because Ernie was my tenor. So
there you go.
Yeah.
I love it. I love both of those Mount Rushmores.
Respect.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm up next.
Yes, you are.
It's your turn.
I'm usually rather first or last. So I'm going to go different with my question because I want to swing out of the food route, save it for a little bit later because I'm going to go different tonight on my food question. So my next question I'm going to ask is: your dad was a drummer, one of my favorite drummers in gospel music history. Do you have any hidden talents? Do can you play any instruments, anything like that?
So I can play the drums and I can play the bass if it's in the key of C. But now listen, I used to could play the bass a lot more than just in the key of C, but that's the only one I can remember now. Because back years ago, back before I started traveling, I was learning how to play the bass, and I played at church, and I got so good that I could play and sing at the same time without having to look at a chart or anything. So that's pretty good. But I've not been able to play drums and sing at the same time yet. So, but yeah, that's that. Or I can put wire, like I can do the electrician in a house, like whatever you want to call it. I can do that too. I didn't go to school for it, but I know how to do it.
That's a very I don't think that's a talent everyone has.
No. My stepdad is a electrician, and so I spent several summers following him around. So and I learned how to do a lot of stuff. So I can do minor stuff, but don't ask me to do major stuff. And the power has to be off because I might do it wrong.
I think that's a must for anyone. The power must be off when working on electricity.
Yeah.
Shocking answers here today on Southern Gospel for it. I'll see my way out.
So my dad would give solid advice as an electrician. Solid advice.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm nervous just changing out a light bulb by myself. Much less like actually messing with the wires. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, I also feel you, and people think I can play the mandolin, but I can really only play it in the key of G. it's out of the key of G, count me out. Like, I'll fake my way through it, but
Well, there you
I
go.
felt seen when you said only in the key of C. So anyway, you mentioned on your Mount Rushmore that you like Gold City's lineup and you like the Kingsman lineup. However, both of them are still touring and traveling. So my question, I thought I'd have a direct answer, but now I'm curious. If you could retire, if you not retire with one group, if you could travel with one retired group, what group would that be?
The Happy Goodmans.
Nice.
I love their songs. I wouldn't take nothing from my journey now. All that stuff. I love their songs, and I heard that Vestal is a very good cook, and that she likes sweets too. So I want to get on that bus.
Yeah. I like it.
I'm just imagining you singing Johnny Cook's part
Yes.
with that lineup. That would rock. Like
Well.
that's cool. That would be a
I
cool.
mean, he's been singing "What a Beautiful Day" for a couple years now,
Yeah.
so
Oh my
that's
gosh!
just a glimpse
Yes,
of it.
and it's ridiculous, huh?
Yeah, blame Jerry Martin though,
Yeah,
because
I know.
you know he just has to show off.
Oh, I know.
I hope he watches this. And Scott is muted, so we're just gonna keep rolling. I think.
Oh,
We're
there,
good.
There
it
we
is.
go.
I was wondering what the awkward pause was for, and then I realized Scott was trying to.
Yeah. Yeah. You better be glad I muted too, because I had some crazy stuff going in my microphone trying to get this stuff fixed. It was like I could hear y'all talk, and then there was a delay and hear everything again, and that would have blown your mind. But so here's the deal, and we've got like 120 something people. Yeah, the YouTube is blowing up now because we have shared our YouTube link to Facebook. So all of you guys watching, if y'all have a Facebook presence, if you will go find that link that we have on our Southern Gospel Forward Facebook page and share it, that would help us, because that link takes folks to this YouTube live so they're able to see it. So that's our workaround tonight, and then we'll go back and repost this on Facebook because we can pull the video off and do that, and we will send Facebook a ugly letter later down the road. But anyway, that's okay. Y'all are having a blast. I was able to hear the interviews in a great first round. And I think we actually have several comments and folks watching live. So let's see what we have. We have anything that we can throw up there? First one is Nick Wilkie watching us, and we appreciate him. What's up, Nick?
He needs to go lay down somewhere.
He does. He does. Hey, Hannah Brown watching. She says, good evening. Good to see you, Miss Hannah. Yeah, David Bruce Murray, you're correct. We broke Facebook already. Yeah, I don't know. We had a vlog here a while back, and we learned that if you play a concert rendition of a Gaither song, that you will get absolutely knocked off. And I can confirm this because I was watching Chris Blue and Michael Booth the other day, and Chris tried to go live from the rehearsal at the Gaither taping, and it kicked him off. It kicked Chris Blue off. Bam.
At least it's not just us.
It's not just us. No. I'm sorry. Producer Jason had a comment up there. Hey, Josh, it's Grayson Huskins. Thank you.
Hey, Grayson, what's up, buddy?
Hey, thank you for watching with us, bud. Hey, Steve Krampitz, hello for Illinois. Keep up the great work. Love you guys. We love you too, Steve. And Rebecca Peters, hello from Paso Robles, California. Did I put all the right enunciation on that?
Paso Robles. That's
I would
cool.
say yeah, we're pretty close.
You get an A for effort on that one.
I took 14 hours of Spanish in college, so I should know a little something. Nick Wilkie, what is your favorite era of gospel music, Josh?
The 90s.
Okay. Favorite group from the 90s era?
Oh my goodness. Oh, well, see, I grew up around where I grew up at was in Eastern North Carolina, and that's where the Anchormen are from. So that's where they had a really good lineup back when Steve Ladd was in the group. And I really Steve Ladd's awesome. He's a beast. So
Yes,
we did a lot of concerts with them. So it was that was the highlight for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Steve's great. He's a great friend as well.
Yes, he is.
Allison West. Hey, everybody. I hope y'all have had a great week so far. We've had a pretty good week, I think. And it's just Tuesday, but we'll see what comes the rest of the week. Thank you. We appreciate you, Alice. Hey, it's the country life for me. What is your favorite script? Oh, I know who this is. This is
Yeah, I was
Rachel.
gonna say, I think I
Yeah,
know
this is Rachel Baines. This is producer Jason's wife. What is your favorite scripture and favorite hymn, and why?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
sorry. I was like, what? I was trying to see y'all. Listen, I've got ADHD, and y'all are got all these comments coming up, and I'm sitting here reading them, and you're talking, and I'm like, what?
Hey,
You
Josh,
talking to
welcome
me?
to Southern Gospel Forward
Oh
with
my
special
gosh,
guest Josh
no.
Horrell.
What are we doing? No. My favorite scripture is John 3:16 because I just it's just amazing how God can just love me, and not just everything. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son for me and
Yes.
everybody. So that's my thing.
Fantastic. And a favorite hymn?
Oh, favorite hymn. Well, you did ask that, didn't you?
Well,
Blessed Assurance, and was my favorite hymn. And then my new favorite hymn is I'll Meet You in the Morning, and that really has a special place for me because when we first started doing that song, my grandmother's sister was in the midst of passing away, and my grandmother told me a story about how their mother used to sing that song to them as kids. So being able to sing that song and then now that my grandmother's passed away, it's got a whole new meaning to me. So I really love that song.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Songbird 8302.
I think that's Megan Edgeworth.
That is Megan. That is her. And
Hey,
she says,
Megan.
Josh, if you had to bring a Kingsman song from your time there, and she's mentioning To the Kingdom Heirs, we'll talk about that in a second. Why would you choose? What song would you choose, and why?
God Calls It Grace. That song did not get the notoriety that it should have. That song was amazing.
Yeah.
I actually just had an interview for Behind the Crown, and that song came up, and I'm telling you, that song. If you've not heard that song, look it up.
Yeah.
And don't look it up just because I sang it. I love that song. I want to re-record that song because I love that song.
Yeah.
So
great song.
yeah.
Great song.
From an
Great
avid
question.
Kingsman fan, that's like a top 10 for me. Yes.
Yes.
Go listen to it. Go look it up. Not because he said it, because I said it.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Absolutely. And that may have been the end of the first round there. So let's do this. Let's just kind of reset. We got another round of questions coming, but I don't think we've touched on this yet. But there was a press release today, and full disclosure, we at Southern Gospel Forward knew. Was fully aware of the events that was going to transpire when we planned this episode. But Josh has tendered his resignation to the Kingdom Heirs. God is leading his heart to make a move, and Kingdom Heirs wish him the best, and he wishes the Kingdom Heirs the best, and everything is great. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave this here. This is going to be a tease, and we were given permission, special permission, to where we could announce where God has led Josh to make a move to. But we really want to allow the group to make their own press release and Josh to make his own press release and just kind of let that lie there and respect that. I mean, we just kind of like to do that. I'm going to tell y'all, you need to be watching tomorrow. Watch your
9 a.m.
at
Eastern
9
time.
Boy, I ain't awake at that time.
I will be. I'll be at Dollywood.
Did you say 9 a.m. Eastern
9 a.m.
time?
Yeah.
9 a.m. Eastern time. Be watching, and you will see where the Lord has led Josh in his next season of ministry, and we are thankful for this move, and we love everybody. We're thankful for all of the groups involved in this, and God is going to continue to use. God makes moves, y'all. I mean, God makes moves and plants folks in seasons where He wants us to be, and this is just one of those times. And everybody is happy and moving forward with joy in the Lord, as should be. So y'all be paying attention to that. I'm going to sneak a question in though, because you have sang, and I'm not now, Aaron. I'm not stepping on your question. It's going to sound like I'm fixing to. I promise you.
better not be.
I'm not. No. You have sang with the Kingsmen. On the road, full bus, the 3-4 nights a weekend type schedule,
The
and then
14-day trips too.
Do what now?
I said, and the 14-day trips.
And the 14-day trips, and now you have sung in a theater situation with the Kingdom Heirs, which is usually 5 days a week, 4 shows a day. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so. Talk about the difference, though. I know that the travel wear is tough on the bus, like traveling in a group like the Kingsmen, but vocally, the wear and tear on the voice, doing basically 20 shows a day, not counting any rehearsal time or prep time. So how what was that transition like coming from the road schedule to the theater schedule?
So the pro of being in a theater is I get to go home every night and I just show up. I don't have to set up a sound equipment. I just grab my mic, grab my ear monitor pack, and walk out on stage and we do sound check. The con is, like you said, I'm singing 4 times a day,
Right.
30 to 35 minute shows each time. So I'm singing 2 hours a day, which is great. It's great. It's easy. It's fun. But when you think about singing 30 minutes and then you have an hour break and then you sing another 30 minutes, another hour break, that hour, your voice where you just warmed it up is now going back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get out there and sing again and you're waking it back. It's so you're using it a lot more just by trying to wake it up and all that kind of stuff. But being on the road, being tired, we can throw a little something out there. I'm going to be going back on the road, but it's not going to be too bad because I'll have that Monday where I can just lay around and do nothing.
There you go. Rest your
So
voice. Yeah.
there you go.
Absolutely.
My next question is: do you miss Mondays?
Right now I work on Mondays.
Yeah.
That's
So
what-
it's really not no different, but I do miss having that Monday where I just lay in bed all day.
Yeah.
Like when I was with the Kingsmen, I'd come home on Mondays and I would sleep all day long and then do my laundry on Tuesday.
Wow.
So yeah, and I would do all the running around on Tuesday. So Monday my family knew that if when I got home, do not call Josh on Monday because he's not gonna call you back. So yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. So now who kicks off the next question?
I believe it's Tiff.
Okay, because Aaron, your question can follow up.
Well, Tiff
sometime after
Tiff
that.
can do hers. We can do a
Okay.
palate cleanser and then go into my question.
There
That's
you
fine.
go. Very good.
Palate cleanser.
That's pretty good.
That was great.
Yeah,
You're gonna sniff a little bit of coffee beans.
That's quite the transition.
that was one in the quote book, I think.
Yes, it does. And this one's not about food either. So
Yeah.
So we were actually talking the other night in a group chat about like questions we wanted to ask, and I was like, well, I don't really know a ton about you. So I jokingly put in the chat that said, hey, one of the biggest questions that'll give you the most information about somebody is what is their biggest pet peeve? Well, they were like, no, you have to ask that. So I'm asking, what would you say is your biggest pet peeve?
Listen, I am very OCD. I'm OCD, ADHD, and if you go to a concert and the chords are not straight, and the monitors aren't centered and the microphone stands are not the same amount of distance apart, I will be upset.
Thank
I
you.
will be
I
very
love it.
upset. If the bus is not parked straight in the parking lot, I will go move it myself. I'm telling you, like I got to the point where I started because when previous groups I drove the bus, and so I would tell them don't touch the bus. I'll go move it because it would not be parked straight and it would no. And so on the road with the Kingdom Airs, it was the same way. Like we had a driver and I still moved the bus in the parking lot because I couldn't. I couldn't. And then I was always finding myself following behind people that just laid a cord and fixing it because it was Andy. Andy hates me for that because he just throws it down and plugs it in, and I'm like, oh. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, some of that is understandable.
I can
Yeah.
relate. Yes,
Yeah.
I can relate.
I get it.
I really hope that our paths cross on the road at some point now, because now I know exactly how to mess with Josh specifically.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's like 3
Love
feet
it.
apart, 1 foot apart, 5 feet
yes,
apart.
No,
he doesn't even have to do it on purpose because he does it to our family when we pack up and put
That-
stuff in the wrong place.
That is okay. Well, I mean, it's not a lie, but it's because the person who's giving me instructions tells me wrong and then blames me for when it's in the wrong place. And I'm not going to point any fingers, but anyway, moving on. So my question actually is sort of similar to what Scott asked, because as he mentioned, in your career, you've done the thing on the road, singing in churches and stuff all the time, and you've also had the opportunity the past couple years to sing as a featured show in a secular theme park, and I don't know how many people grasp the opportunity that is, but to be able to sing the gospel in a secular setting day in and day out is really, really cool.
Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite moments of ministry that have happened in both of those environments?
So one time at Dollywood, this is weird because at Dollywood you have a schedule. You have to start at a certain time and you have to be done by a certain time. You can't you can't talk very much. You have to get a certain amount of songs done, and it's just how it is. And it doesn't leave much room for anything extra. Now, one time we were there and the place was packed and we were doing what were we doing? See, I was so good at it. We're doing Dottie Rambo's song, Never Been This Homesick. And back then I would if we were on the road, I would sing it again. I'd start it over again because it was just one of those moments on the road. Well, that moment happened at Dollywood, and I had to reprise it 4 times, and there was people in the auditorium shouting,
Mm.
like in the spirit shouting.
That's awesome.
And so we actually had to cut a song in that show because that happened. So that's one of the like God moments that happened at Dollywood, and on the road there's just a lot because uh, when you're on the road, you don't have those limitations. You can speak from your heart. You can
Right.
feel like you can actually let the spirit move, and that's one thing that where I'm going. I was told if you feel led to say something, you just look at me and say, "Hey, I've got something I need to say." And the liberty is there and you can speak from your heart. And I've been through a lot of stuff in the last 2 months. My grandmother passed away. 2 weeks later my aunt passed away, and then my grandfather was just put in the hospital for emergency surgery last week. So it's like boom boom, and all of them are on the same side of the family. That's
Mm.
my dad's mom, dad, and sister. And so all of that happens at one time. I am excited about going out there and telling people that there is a God that loves you. He cares about you, and he wants to love you, and so even through all your mess and all your stuff, he's still there for you. So that's what I like about the road, and I'm looking forward to being able to do that again.
It's great.
Well,
Awesome.
that's an awesome moment, and I'm about to ruin it with a funny question.
Good job, Evan.
Y'all, this is why
On
you always
fire.
put me first. That's just, I think, great rule of thumb. So you mentioned, theme park versus road, and I
Yeah.
like that we're going down this route because it really lines up this next question. So you've traveled on a bus, but you've also been at Dollywood, so you've gotten to get a pretty good cuisine of America. So what has become your favorite road trip snack while on a bus, and what has been your favorite thing at Dollywood, and why is it cinnamon bread?
It's actually not the cinnamon bread. My
Actually-
favorite. I love the cinnamon
Aw.
bread. Whoa,
I've
I
never
love the
had it,
cinnamon
so-
bread. It's great. But listen, I am like, I grew up near going to the state fair all the time. So my favorite thing is like fried food.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
don't know that I didn't get, like I said, I didn't get fat by accident. I love that up there, right before you get to the train depot. There is a place that has like hot dogs and stuff. They
Yep.
have corn dogs, and they are amazing. I love them.
Can
but
confirm.
like my favorite road snack would be anything Reese's. But like this time of the year, I'll take candy corn, and I'll take peanuts, and then I'll take M&Ms, and I'll mix them together, and then I'll eat that.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
listen. I'm not a big fan of candy corn by itself, but when you eat it with peanuts and M&Ms, it's really good.
Hey,
At this very
It
moment,
doesn't help.
at this very moment, on the counter in my kitchen is a container of peanuts, M&Ms, and candy corn. That's the
Yes!
perfect mix. It's the perfect
I
mix.
guess you get the salty and the sweet.
Yes,
and the
it's
soft.
amazing. It is
Yes.
amazing.
hey, look, you could just sell that on the table with the group that shall be not named that you will be traveling.
Hey,
Great on the
maybe.
table.
Evan is hurting himself trying not to say what it is.
I know.
Yeah. It
I
is.
am so scared because I'm one of those that's like, I can hold a secret. I can hold secrets.
No, you
And
can't.
I'll be, but no. This is where this comes in. I will be in conversation and just like drop it because I'm thinking too hard about it. So I'm keeping my mouth shut tonight. I'm usually a talkative person, but tonight y'all are making.
Yeah, usually.
This,
Yeah,
this
usually
is
not.
not being talkative.
No, no. He's quiet tonight.
Yeah.
This is quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I need to come back.
But, buddy, I should have warned you about this. I'm so sorry. This is us, buddy.
Evan, do you want me to dig you out of the hole?
Yes,
No.
please do. Yes.
Dig him out.
Okay.
Dig him out.
I'll move you on from that question.
Amen.
So, one question I also like to ask is if you didn't sing full time and you had to have like a normal job, what would your normal everyday job be?
So when I took a break from singing, I worked for AT&T. I was a manager for a store for about 3 years, and then I did what's called in-home expert, which is where I have my own car and I drive around and sell the products to people that get internet installed or they get direct TV installed. And
Huh.
I really liked that because I was by myself. But I really enjoyed working for AT&T, and if something were to happen, I could go back because they didn't mark me as non-rehirable when I left them to go sing with the Kingdom Heirs.
That's good.
So,
That is
Very
good.
nice.
Very good. Very good.
I am just not a good salesperson.
I'm not
well,
either.
I didn't
So
think I was going to be either, but clearly I am.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I did not know that. Learning
Yeah.
something new. And, I'm tickled that we have a very, very strong online presence at YouTube watching us right now. The number's good.
Yeah.
Y'all, did you see this? Remember, we're having, for some reason, Facebook fired us tonight. Obviously, our platform is working because we would not be on YouTube if it wasn't working. For some reason, Facebook didn't like us tonight, but you can share us. We have a post on the Southern Gospel Forward page on Facebook that brings folks to this YouTube stream. We are going to download this and post it on Facebook. But for right now, if you want to help us draw more folks in live, share that. If you don't mind, just get on your app, on the Facebook app, and share that. We would appreciate it. I bet we have some more comments. I have not been paying attention to the comments like I normally do, so I'm just totally relying on our excellent producers, Jason and Dawson, to be pulling these things in. But do y'all have some lined up for us now that we can bring in? Sandy Loden is saying, good evening, guys. Thank you for joining us, Miss Sandy. And Cheryl Houston, Joshua's mom
my
here.
mama.
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Thank you. And I know you're proud of him, and we are too. But thank you, ma'am, for joining us, and we appreciate you. I'm hoping that more folks is finding this on YouTube. Hey, Josh, and that is A. Gardner 5260. And I'm sorry if it's not displaying all the names on there. It's Bryce Thomas. Loving this episode. Thank you. Got to see the Kingdom Heirs at Dollywood last year, and it was amazing. Love you, Josh.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Riley Wheeler, Josh is a beast of a tenor.
Oh, Riley, you're lying.
We agree. I agree with Riley. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Patricia Ray has been listening to Josh since he was a youngin', which has not been that long ago. His mom, dad, and grandparents have done a fine job raising him. Love listening to him. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And I am not young anymore. I feel it every day in my knees.
Oh my goodness. Let me bring out my 52-year-old violin. Goodness gracious. I hate to say this because Brady Jones may watch, but it took me
he's
about...
on here. I saw him
He's
pop
in
up.
here, yeah.
He's on.
He's already in here.
It took about 2.5 weeks for me to get over that basketball game that I played with the youngins. I'm going to have to get in better shape. And I'm wondering on some of these folks why the pictures of the necklaces is showing up. Boy, I hope this, I don't know if that's an ad or what. We got to be careful with that.
Hey, it's good advertisement. I credit them.
Okay, yeah. Buy your jewelry from Southern Gospel Forward. A. Gardner, you do an awesome job with Pieces.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a great song. Great song.
Brady tries to sing bass. Brady
There
Jones.
he is. What's up,
Hi,
buddy?
Josh. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
And Behind the Crown podcast. Hello, everyone. Keep up the great work on Southern Gospel Forward. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Everything Southern Gospel watching. Howdy, friends and neighbors.
Hello.
I keep getting closer to the screen because I ain't got my glasses on, y'all. Sorry.
And that is Miss Claire George, and she is loving this blunt honesty. Oh,
Welcome to my world.
I forget which part she said that on, so that could be a number of moments that sparked that. So you're welcome.
I think it was the palate cleanser part was when I remember seeing it pop up.
There we go. Excuse me. All right. And we got any more? Here we go. Daniel Mount. Congratulations on 1,000. So thank you so much. Yes, we have crossed that 1,000 subscribers and hoping to keep growing. And hi from Ohio. Hi, Daniel. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Cheryl Houston, Joshua usually doesn't do well at keeping secrets either. Yeah. And look, the thing about it is...
commenting.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No. We are being very, look, and I... This is not tongue in cheek. This is totally respect. This is just totally respect about how groups handle these kind of announcements. And one was made today, and so we're going to wait and let tomorrow let that happen. Because at Southern Gospel Forward, any of new watchers, one thing that we're incredibly committed to is high integrity and just we love everybody. We don't want anybody bruised up at us anyway. So this is just the way we chose to handle this. Not meaning this tongue in cheek, but we are excited for everybody involved because God's going to move and he's going to move in a big and mighty way. And we just praise him for it and looking forward to that announcement at 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. All right. Luke Boyer says, first time watching Forward Live. Well, thank you.
It's
And,
a hometown
we
boy.
appreciate it.
What's
Yeah.
up?
All right. Thank you so much. All righty. I think we have made the rounds, and we are what? We are 40 minutes into this thing. Everybody still comfortable? Nobody needs
I'm good. I got
to.
a good question.
I am so uncomfortable right now.
Well, you
What a
know.
dolly.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Now we're fixing
Somebody
to
get the
dive
ice
deep.
cream.
Yeah, now we're
I
fixing
think
to
that's the
dive
first
deep.
time we've had an artist say that. Yep. So that's real good.
Well, I tell you what, let's do this. Let's go another round.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right. I guess it's back to me.
I was going to say, I think it is your turn.
Well, I was going to say, he needs his bowl of ice cream. So I think that would make him a lot more comfortable.
Don't tempt me. I will go get it. I'm
not like
going to
it
get
hasn't
some
been done
after
before.
this now. Thanks a lot.
Listen, I've got ice cream too. I'll go get it and we'll share.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can get some. Yeah.
I think I got some. I got a popsicle. Yeah, I like popsicle. They're less, I can't drop it.
I like popsicles.
Wait, what?
Tiffany, go ahead.
Please rescue this.
Never mind. Okay.
I'm so confused.
Less talkative.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So my question is going to try and get us back on the serious route. So I like to ask this question when we interview artists. So what would you say is a piece of advice that you would give to other young artists?
Okay, so let me clarify. Is it a young artist that's already singing or wants to sing?
Either way.
Okay, I will give this advice as if I'm talking to the guy that's in the chat right now. His name's Grayson. Grayson has been to Dollywood. I know he sings. I know he likes to sing. I will go down off stage and I will hand him my mic and let him sing. I grew up. Like I said, with my family singing, and I was that kid that sat on the front row waiting for my opportunity. And I always wanted my opportunity to come. And my grandmother was always one of my biggest cheerleaders, and she would always call me up to sing a song, and it was like she would take the back seat. Here, you do it. I will always be that person. I will always be that cheerleader like my grandmother was. And for the advice to say is don't give up. Keep singing, keep pushing. Somebody will give you that chance you're waiting for. So
It's good.
Good advice.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. So obviously you've been growing up around gospel music. Your family did it, and you've always enjoyed the music your entire life. So if you could pick 3 projects to give to somebody who does not know what gospel music is, what 3 projects would you choose to introduce them to what gospel music's all about?
oh my goodness. It's probably 3 of the Evan's gonna like this. It's gonna be 3 of the Kingsman live albums. It don't matter. Just pick. I'll pick 3. Any 3 of them. There's a lot of them,
Don't
but
feed his beast.
I got you. Live at Alabama, Chattanooga, and Big and Live. Those are the 3 best. You're welcome.
there you go. There you go. Because that.
Okay.
And it don't even have to be the Kingsman. The live albums from that era,
Yep.
top notch.
Yep.
It don't matter who it was. They were top notch because that was back when, and I use this term very loosely. That was back when Southern gospel was Southern gospel, because that was when you had to turn people away to come in. And that was back when they had the all night sings, and so that's why that's my favorite era of gospel music.
All right.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I've always wanted to promote an all-night sing, and I'm just wondering, like, who would even come to one of those if we were to do one in 2025? Just
If,
like,
I'd have to either be off or you'd have to book me on the program, but I want to go.
yes, that would be a lot of fun. But my question, you mentioning the Kingsman, this one is a lot of people know I'm doing a documentary on the group, and I've interviewed. You were the first or second person I interviewed for the documentary, And I know the answer of this, but I just want you to tell this story. You have a couple of nicknames in gospel music, and one of my favorite is Zeke. So tell the story of Zeke and where that came from.
Okay, so I was on the Kingsman bus, and I had been there for probably a month, 2 months, and Ray was sitting up front, and Bob was sitting on the couch. I was in the back, and we were stopping to. I think we were stopping to get something to eat. If you want me to be real detailed about it, and Ray looked at Bob and he said, "Does Zeke want anything to eat?" And Bob looked at him and said, "Who?" He said, "That tenor singer in the back, ain't his name Zeke?" So it stuck. And every night they introduced me as Joshua Zeke Horrell. And it stuck. It has stuck. We would go places and people would call me Zeke. And that's not my name, but it has stuck.
Stuck.
It has stuck.
Yeah.
That and the other nickname that Ray gave me was Tenor So they've all stuck.
Love
That
it.
is excellent.
Very, very cool nicknames. I think a Kingsman nickname, there's nothing like a Kingsman nickname.
Yeah.
When you get one, like, it is so cool. So,
Oh yeah. And they stick with you.
yeah. Yep.
So
Yep.
Okay, I've got a question, not necessarily for people to know more about you, but because I have no experience with this and you have a lot. I have never been to Dollywood in my life. I was going to
Okay.
go last year during NQC, and the day I was going to go was when Hurricane Helene was moving through and it just downpoured.
Yeah.
Put a damper on my plans, still haven't been to Dollywood. I know it's a problem. We're trying to fix that, okay? But
I know someone that can get you a ticket. Just say.
Well, I'm a thrill seeker, so I like food. So you've already given food recommendations. I know there's good music. What roller coaster is a must do for a thrill seeker?
Thunderhead.
That's great.
Like
Very
Thunderhead is my favorite roller coaster there because I love wooden roller coasters.
Yes.
I think I'm an old soul. I like all these old things and like the wooden roller coasters. Those are like the originals, and
Mhm.
I just that is my favorite ride of all times. It is just like people say they can't stand it because it shakes. No, I love it. I love it. It's my favorite one.
And it gives you some good airtime.
Yes, it does. Yes, you don't hopefully you don't get scared whenever you get picked up out of your seat and then slammed back down because that happens.
It is what it is. Listen, I rode one of those, like, the ones that like take you all the way up the top of the tower and then drop you down.
I don't do that.
It's fine. I did that one this Saturday, so it's fine.
I did that one time at Dollywood. I'm not doing it again.
I don't love them, but it was a special situation, and
There is no situation special enough to get me back on one of them things. No.
Not even with a 9-year-old. Just like, will you? I want to do it, but I'm too scared.
Me too. Me too. Don't sign me up for that.
Was there ever a time you were just like, after you were singing, you were like, I want to go ride a roller coaster? So you just,
All the time. All the time.
It's a dream.
All the time. If the park's not packed, we would walk between shows, and we would stop and ride roller coasters. And sometimes we could do 3. I think our record we did 3. We got on Mystery Mine. We got off of it, and then we went on. I'm lying. We got on Thunderhead, we got on Mystery Mine, and then we got on the Wild Eagle, and we got stuck, and we almost were late for the next show because they were having issues with the train in front of us, getting people to go, and we're sitting there like, we've got to be on stage in 10 minutes.
Were you guys in like your
So
suits,
we
like,
literally
riding
got
these?
off when we finally got off, we're running. We ran down the stairs. We're running down the path and everything, and we run through the back door. And like when we go walk, we're not wearing our outfit that we're singing in. So I'm running across backstage, ripping off my hoodie, trying to get ready to get on stage. And we got there and back to the side stage with, as they were saying, "Make welcome to Kingdom Airs."
Oh my goodness.
That is.
I was so out of breath. And we started with Beautiful Day.
Oh yes.
That is great.
That is
See, I was
good.
imagining you guys stayed in your suits, and so like the ties are just flapping in the
Yeah.
wind. You know?
Hey, I have one of my favorite pictures in Southern Gospel is the tribute quartet on a break at Dollywood.
Yep.
Hopped the coast. Was it the Wild Eagle? Wasn't it the Wild Eagle?
I think it was.
I
'cause
think,
they
and
had,
they're in their
they had
full
ties on.
suits. They're in
Oh,
their
I need to
full
find that
suits.
That's
picture.
cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah.
My favorite ride at Dollywood's the Rockin' Roadway. The little kiddie ride. Mhm. We took a whole choir trip there, and I sat through like 8 shows of Dolly's niece because the Kingdom Heirs weren't performing. I was like, our choir teacher was like, "Hey, we're going to Dollywood." I'm like, "Yay, I hate roller coasters." So I was going to go see the Kingdom Heirs for the entire day. That was going to be my day. And it was the one day they didn't sing.
Ah,
So I watched Dolly's niece for all of her shows, and then in between rode the little Rockin' Roadway.
that's cute, Evan. That's
It
cute.
was a
Wow.
fun day. I wish the Kingdom Heirs would have sang. So, but it's okay.
That's a bummer. That is a
Yeah.
bummer.
I hate that.
You know, talking about
Well-
these rides, I just had an idea, and now I got to percolate on it because I have been tempted at the Mountain Mile to ride their little sky coaster thing. And you know, you can do multiple people, and I'm thinking maybe we ought to do something, and like the prize would be to ride the sky coaster with me at the Mountain Mile at NQC. That would be that'd be an experience. Maybe I could get
I think Evan needs to win.
Yes, I
I'm
second.
our host. We could
I
do
think
it.
Evan needs to win, and I think it's a must that he has to do it. It's there's no negotiation. You have to do it, and then you have to post a video that comes after.
Oh yeah,
I
there's a
was gonna
video.
say.
There's a
Yep.
video. Yeah.
Y'all,
I'm-
Kind of
I'm
like the
in.
slingshot thing. We've got to see it.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a thrill seeker. Evan is. I'll sit on the ground and watch.
That's
Evan's
good.
gonna go play putt putt.
Yes,
now I will. Hey, Team Evan won this year in the Southern Gospel.
Team Evan
Quartet.
won, but Evan did not win.
Evan
Yeah.
didn't win.
Hey, Team Evan won. That's what matters. Okay, y'all.
He picked well. That's
There's literally there's a picture of me. We went on a senior trip to Universal, and there's a photo of me holding all of my friends' bags as they were on the Hulk. I'm that scared of roller coasters. I will not ride one. You cannot force me to get on one.
I'm
And then
trying
I have a picture of him on the mountain coaster, and he's
you don't.
screaming for his life, and I'm having the time of my life.
Bless it.
I'm not scared of coasters, but I got to say I haven't ridden one in a while, and I haven't felt it over 50 yet. That could be interesting, but
I'm
anyway.
not scared of roller coasters, but I don't like those carnival rides that.
Oh,
just
no,
keep
no, 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 no,
spinning.
no. Well,
Oh,
first of
I
all,
did one of those this weekend too. That was fun.
first of
No,
all,
I'm gonna throw up.
they take those things apart week to week too. That's another
Yeah.
problem I have.
Yeah, and those bolts that are on the ground were supposed to go somewhere.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I typically don't ride carnival rides, but again, it was a special situation. So
Yeah, next time you get
The-
stuck
the
on the
little
zipper,
bitty-
call me.
Yeah.
the little bitty eyes were too cute. I was like, I can't say no.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You can.
We're gonna go get a corn dog. Or some deep fried Oreos. We
There
not
you go.
riding that ride.
Yep.
No.
Well, Josh, let me fit in one more question, and then we'll turn the tables here per our script. But here's a question, and I always am interested because I love how in Southern Gospel that a lot of the elder statesmen and the folks that's been around a while, a lot of them intentionally put time into young artists and as mentors and encouragers. Maybe share, and then of course I know you were with Ray on the bus and all, but who in Southern Gospel would you say maybe had put some intentional time into you, you know, as you were getting started and being an encourager to you?
Ernie Phillips.
Okay.
Ernie Phillips. I remember we sang somewhere and everybody was like, "Hey, Ernie's gonna be here," and I'm like, "What? Excuse me?" And yeah, I was so scared. I was scared to death.
Mm-hmm.
But and then they called him up on stage to sing something, and before he even took the mic, he walked up to me and he hugged me and he said, "Buddy, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you."
Mm.
And that right there, that moment meant more to me than anything else because Ernie was just, he was such an encourager. And anytime you saw him, he had a smile on his face, and he was wanting to know how you were doing, and saying, "Hey, I just heard something from you guys, and you're just killing it." And to be able to, I remember doing the Kingsman reunion during Squire set at NQC, and we were doing Old Ship of Zion, and we were in sound check doing it earlier that day, and they said, Ernie looked at me and he said, "I'm not doing this whole verse." He said, "I'm going to do the first half of the verse." And he said, "I want you to do the second half." I said, "Ernie, no. These people want to hear you sing it." He said, "I know, but I'm passing the baton to you."
Oh, wow.
He said, "I want them to hear you."
Oh,
And I was like, okay.
how
And
special.
it was amazing. It
Special.
was that's probably one of the highlights of my career is singing on that stage with those guys, and
That's-
singing with Ernie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a video of it somewhere. I think it's on YouTube, but
Oh,
yeah,
it's
there
pretty
it is.
pretty special.
You
It's
may
good
get to
stuff.
see it in a special presentation coming February 26th.
More secrets from Evan.
I know about that secret too. No wonder Evan's being so quiet. He knows too much.
Yeah.
And we gotta stop being in so many cool things. Like,
Yeah.
it's
It is what it is. We're just cool people.
yeah.
Well, producer Jason, real quick, do you have anything else you want to pop up from the comments before we do our last little round of turning the tables here? Anything that we have, you can pop it up and I'll read it. I'm going once, going twice, and I think we are sold. Looks like everybody is hushed and just have been mesmerized by the conversation that we have had in here. So that is quite good.
Me too. Me too. I'm so amazed.
So Josh, in the little stuff that we sent you, if you noticed, there is a time that has kind of become a tradition here where if you would like to, you can turn the tables and ask all of us, any of us, singularly, individually, group, however you want to do, a question to put us on the spot since we have put you on the spot for the last hour.
See, listen, I had a question and I thought about it all day and I was going to ask that question, but now I just want to know what y'all's favorite ice cream is.
Ooh,
Oh,
Mint chocolate chip.
depends on the day.
Mint chocolate chip. Oh, that's it. Easy for me.
So Little Debbie has these pints of Little Debbie ice cream,
I've seen them, but I've not tried them yet.
right? They got
They're
one
good.
for the fudge rounds, and it's got little bits of fudge rounds and chocolate ice cream. Lord, there's
Gosh.
a reason that I'm the size I am, but boy, them are good.
The oatmeal cream pie ones are better. It's vanilla ice cream with oatmeal cream pie in it.
Oh, see, I like those oatmeal cream pies anyway, so now I got to go get
Go
that.
get that one. That one's the better one.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I like, it depends on the day. I like plain vanilla. I like sherbet of any kind. I like mint chocolate chip. I like cookie dough. I like cookies and cream. If it's ice cream, I'm probably going to eat it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
I like birthday cake, orange, dreamsicle, all of the above.
Come on.
Avery, I won't need you to stop.
Ah,
Everybody send me ice cream, please.
Chocolate moose tracks. I like that one.
Okay.
okay. Okay. See, I'm glad we started talking about desserts because now I had a better question. That was great. That was great. Good job, guys. Yes.
Tiffany?
I was gonna say I'm gonna be the weird one and go with it's a flavor called Play-Doh ice cream,
Play-Doh?
and it's
You know you're not supposed to eat Play-Doh, right?
yeah, I know, but I'm an elementary school teacher, so it makes sense.
Have I had that one?
But it's a Hershey's flavor, Hershey ice cream flavor, and it's so they take vanilla ice cream and they dye it yellow, and then they take little like cookie dough balls and they're all dyed different colors. So like some of them are blue, some of them are red, some of them are green, and they throw it in the ice cream, and it looks like Play-Doh,
Okay.
but it's
Okay.
delicious.
That's-
It's like cookie dough
see?
ice cream.
Okay. Cookie dough ice cream. Very
See,
good.
that's my go-to is either cookie dough or cookies and cream.
Yep.
That's what's in my refrigerator right now is cookies and cream. Wait a minute.
In the refrigerator? That stuff.
My freezer. But listen, Bluebell ice cream just came out with a new flavor called pecan pie.
Oh, oh,
There you go. That's going to be
you
awesome.
know, I think I need to go to the store.
It is so good. It is so good. It's like the best of both worlds. You get your pecan pie and you get your ice cream. You're welcome.
Mm.
Hey, Avery, tell them my NQC tradition every year.
Which one?
The one at Waffle House.
Why don't you just tell us?
Oh, your slice of pecan pie at Waffle House?
Yep. Every year. That's the first thing I eat is a slice of pecan pie.
Well, it's not
That's
the first thing
awesome.
after your meal, but yes. See,
That-
there's a local ice cream place close to home in Alabama, and they have a peanut butter and jelly flavor, and that one is so good. I thought about that one while everybody else was rattling off flavors.
See,
Okay.
that's kind of weird, but it sounds like it'd be
It's
nasty.
good.
But it's kind of like the watermelon milkshake that Cookout has. If
Right.
you've
Yeah.
not had it, it's amazing.
Ah.
Very
Yeah.
good.
It's a great flavored kind of
Mm.
base, and then there's like, like that chocolate peanut butter sauce that people can put in stuff. It's like that mixed in. So it's like
Yeah.
See,
A
everything
grape
was,
flavored ice cream.
yeah, it's like not a quite as sherbet, but it's good. It's like a soft serve
Ah,
grape. It's good.
and
I don't know
see,
about that.
everything was rocking well till we talked about the watermelon and the ice cream. Because I know
Uh-huh.
my producer Jason loves those watermelon shakes, and
are
watermelon makes
good.
me vomit. I mean, I just can't,
Amen.
I just can't stand
No,
watermelon. That's just
listen,
messing up.
I was against it. Anthony Davis told me about
Yep.
that one time,
Yep.
and I was like, and so then I got one, and yeah, they're really good.
All right, I'm gonna take y'all's word for it, and just let that. I'm gonna let that sit down. All right, y'all. Hey, we got a couple of things left, including a giveaway. Y'all remember we've got a giveaway every show this season, and we're gonna do that. I tell you what, I hate to put y'all on the spot, but you know what I forgot to do? I've got to come up with a trivia question. Of course, we don't. We could do. We'll do something different. But we have a giveaway tonight, and it is sponsored by Southern Gospel Chronicles. That is one of our individual sponsors. Let's see here, and that is Daniel Garrett. And if you go to theSouthernGospelChronicles.com, you can check him out there. But we appreciate him for sponsoring our giveaway. Tonight's giveaway is the Legacy 5 25th anniversary CD. So that's what the lucky winner is going to get. So, bum, 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 bum. What do we want to do? Let's see. You got it? Okay, Evan, you got something?
I got it.
Okay, go for it.
I had it and then I lost it. Okay. No. Hey. Y'all
Come
give
on.
me a break. Can y'all name 3 Kingdom heirs that were also Kingsmen? That's the question. You can't answer it.
All right, so this is for y'all watching live. Can you name can you name 2 out of 3?
Yeah,
Let's
2
do
out of
There's actually 4.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 4. That's why
There's
I said
4,
3.
so you can name 3.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah,
on.
there's
Let's
4
see
of
in the
them.
comments.
Let's see it.
Let's see in the comments who we
can't
have some
even think
guesses.
of
Wait,
Former
blanket on the
Kingsmen
fourth one.
that became
No, yeah.
Kingdom heirs.
Oh,
Okay.
duh.
So I see
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Someone did 2 out of the 3. Are we going to count the 2
Yes,
out
we're
of the
going to
3?
count that. Yes.
Okay, so it's Daniel Mount. If you'll get him, he's the first name I saw.
All right. Daniel
Are
Mount.
we going to count
Well,
Josh?
he's already got the CD. He said.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get somebody else who doesn't have it. Who was next?
Wilkie.
Wilkie's next.
Wilkie.
All right.
And he got 3 actually.
Okay.
He did.
You did.
There you
Josh,
go.
Jerry, and Chris. Now, who can name the other one?
Oh, come on. That's the one
Come
I
on.
thought that would
Go
be the
for it.
first name.
Arthur Rice.
Arthur
Yeah, come
Rice.
on. Yeah.
I'll
Freddie
be
Arthur.
honest, I couldn't think of any, and then I saw them, and I was like, oh, I did know those.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nick Wilkie, you got yourself a CD. I think I've got your information, but you can send me a text. You got my number. Just send me a text with your.
Oh, he's got your number. I'm sorry.
Well, he's a bud. He's a bud.
Oh,
He's a
sorry.
bud.
He's got mine too.
Send me a text, buddy, and we'll get that mailed out to you. Daniel will send that to you. Thank you, Daniel Garrett, for sponsoring that. And while we're giving all props and sponsorships, this is a point in time we'd love to let our artists that's, hey, this isn't even really an off day because Josh had to work today, right?
I did, and I got to work tomorrow.
You got to work tomorrow. But usually on Mondays is an off day that they give us. Josh has given us his evening on a work day. So we appreciate him and we want to let him talk about. I tell you, he has got a project, a business, that he works with. And why don't you just share about Tenor Media?
So that's where I got the name from. Was from Ray, and I was trying to figure out what to call it, and that's kind of what came from. And it is a media company. I worked for Marcy Gray for her media department. I did the social media, and she decided she wanted to get rid of the social media part, and she said, "Here, take off and go." And so that's kind of what I do. I do social media. I build people's their platforms up, and we make sure you get more followers. We're posting every day. It just depends on what you want. We're engaging. We're doing graphics, all that kind of stuff. So look us up, find us. I've got a designer on staff. Her name is Keely Swatako. She sings with her family, and she is a great designer. If you've seen anything the on the Kingdom Heirs page recently, all of the shirts that we've designed, the CD for the 40th, the CD cover for the 40th, all that stuff. She designed all that stuff. So yeah, you need to look us up.
And the best way to find you is on Facebook, right?
Facebook, yes.
Tenor Media. Look that up
Yep.
on Facebook, and it's got their contact information on there.
Correct.
And check them out. And we appreciate the work that you do for folks with that. That's been a challenge for us to a point, especially on YouTube. The Facebook, well, other than the night when they kicked us off, but Facebook has gone okay. But YouTube has been a challenge to crack a little bit. So
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Anybody got any last questions? Anything else you want to throw out at Josh before we bring her to a head?
Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Thank y'all for asking me. This was fun.
Yeah, we appreciate you. And look, y'all that's still hanging with us, remember 9 a.m. Eastern time, so 8 a.m. Central time, there will be an announcement that's going to be posted in press releases. So just watch for that, and you will learn the next journey that Josh is on and where God has led him in ministry.
And if you don't know where to look for it at, you got to find it on Singing News, and you can find it on my page if you don't know where you're going to see it at first. So,
and yeah, I tell you what we'll do, especially since, gosh, you know what? I almost messed up.
It was going to be Scott instead of Evan all along.
But since we were told that we could have shared this, we'll share it too. We'll share that announcement. We'll do that, and because we appreciate you being with us tonight, and appreciate the graciousness of all involved with this on letting us do that. But yeah, so y'all watch for that announcement and just pray for pray. You know, Kingdom Heirs still ministering at Dollywood, so they're in a search mode right now. So please pray for all those guys, and just pray that God will continue to use them as He has for many years in Dollywood. And pray for Josh and his new ministry as well. All right. So I told you, Josh, now we're going to announce our next episode. You're welcome to hang in just for a second before we go off the air if you'd like to, because cool.
I can wait as long as my phone don't die.
Okay. If it dies, hey, we understand. We'll know it because you'll be gone.
If all it dies, thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you. All right. So we actually have the next 2 episodes laid out, and I was tempted to go ahead and pop them both, but we're not. But we've got 2 really good episodes lined up back to back. We're going to do back to back weeks for sure in November on the 4th and the 11th. Yeah. But we have the 4th lined up. So our next guest for episode 4 of season 3 is going to be Jared Stuffle of the Perrys.
Woo!
Woo! So we are excited to welcome Jared to our show, and we'll be sharing that around. Y'all can help us, and hopefully the next time our Facebook friends will give us a little more grace. And I don't know why we ticked them off tonight, but it never came up. I mean, I was sitting there watching and it never came up. I don't know. I don't know whose fault that was, but
It was Evan's fault.
Evan's fault. Well,
It was Josh.
But yeah, and I think I did hear when that Aaron, didn't you say that now Josh is the second person to break Facebook?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was the first one. So
Hey, but listen, I own a media company that can help you with Facebook.
well, your media company didn't help us fix this problem tonight, so
I was busy.
You were busy. You were busy.
Keely was in the comments. She could have done it.
I know. Keely got busy. I'm kidding.
Well, y'all, we appreciate you, and I hope that a bunch of folks on Facebook sees this because we will post it. And I can download this video and repost it, so we'll do that. But y'all, we appreciate you. We love you. We thank you so much for continuing to support Southern Gospel, for being a part of our family. Thank you, Josh, for being with us tonight. We love you to death, and we appreciate you for being a part of our family. But y'all, I guess we're just going to go ahead and hop in the truck, head on down the road for, once again, the absolute longest time. Southern Gospel Forward. We'll see you next time. Y'all take care. We love you.